Here's the heart that I've knit, and my plan is to stitch with chain stitch up and around the outside of the heart. So to begin, you flip your work to the back side, take 2 little stitches by splicing the yarn that you knit with, and I just stitch them right on top of each other. I'm going to put my needle into the hole that I just came up in and take a stitch about 1.5 to 2 stitches long, coming up and tracing around the edge of the heart. Now I'm going to take the thread and I'm going to wrap it underneath the needle, and now you want to pull. Now you don't want to pull too tight, otherwise your knitting will shrink in, and you just sort of massage it a little bit to make it look nice by putting your needle and moving it over. Now to take another stitch, I'm going to put my needle into the fabric inside the loop, okay, and again up about 1.5 stitches, and I'm going to wrap my thread under the needle and pull. And you can see it sort of floats on the top of the fabric. Okay, let's do a couple more stitches inside the loop, up about 1.5 stitches, wrap the thread under your needle. As you can see, if you keep the thread in that shape, it makes it easier and quicker. And one more. Here we go. Okay, now once in a while what I'll do is I'll do a little tug to make sure the chain stitches are nice and loose. Alright, I've finished my thread. I want to show you how to end it off. As you can see, the thread is on the inside of the loop. Now what you want to do is take a stitch on the outside of the loop, pull it down to the back, and that will hold the chain stitch so it won't rip out. Flip it over, and again just take a couple little stitches into some of the floating thread onto the back, splitting a ply, and the other thing you can do is weave through the chain stitches. Pull through and pull out the stitches. Now I'm at the end of the heart. I'm going to take my last stitch by going into the center of the loop and coming out just around the bottom. And wrap my loop around and pull and go down, and I'm going to go down to the back side, and I'm going to weave through the back of the threads to end it off. Use my scissors, and I usually leave a tail about 1/2 inch long. This is a fingerless mitten from my book Kristin Knits, and I use chain stitch for the vines here. These are lazy daisies, which is a derivation of chain stitch, and I'll teach you that in another tutorial. Thanks for watching. You can see my website www.kristinnicholas.com and see my blog Getting Stitched on the Farm, where I talk about life on the farm, living with animals and nature. Bye-bye. You can find more fun embroidery techniques for stitching on knits in my book, Kristin Knits. You can buy this on my website, www.kristinnicholas.com. Thanks for watching.